Think of it in movie terms. I was once at a party and overheard these Hollywood types discussing Tom Cruise. One guy said Tom Cruise owed the studio one more picture. Another guy said he had 3 top directors ready to sign on to the project and a major distribution deal here and abroad. A third guy said, "Great. So, what should the movie be about?" Well, it's the same with books. Some guy set up a book deal for me, so now I have to write it. Nobody ever said, "Boy, Gilbert Gottfried is a fascinating intellect. He should write a book." Now, I'm fairly certain that a great many people have thought this very thing over the years, but I don't believe anyone has dared to speak such a thought out loud. As far as I know, there are no "What would Gilbert do" bumper stickers out there in the heartland, indicating a burning or possibly even chafing desire on the part of middle Americans to know what Gilbert Gottfried might say, think, or do in a given situation. But now that there's this book deal in place, I might as well follow through on it and tell him anyway. Who knows? Maybe I'll come up with something memorable. Maybe I'll come up sounding like one of the great comic minds of my generation. Wouldn't that be a kick in the ass? You may have noticed that this isn't one of those as told to books. Maybe you didn't notice it at first because I slipped so naturally into a writing style that seemed to match my charming on-stage personality. It must have left some of you thinking, "There's no way Gilbert could have written these few sentences by himself." But that's where you're wrong, people. I sharpened a couple pencils and sat down at my desk and wrote these few sentences, and then a few more besides. This sentence right here inside these parentheses I'm writing right now as we speak, so to speak. Yes, it would have been so much easier to hire a professional writer to do all this for me. But there's no fooling you, is there? You're too smart for that. Oh, wait, scratch that. If you were really smart, you wouldn't be listening to this. Me, I'm just smart enough to know that I'm an irritatingly voiced comic who hasn't written a good dick joke since the Carter administration. Basically, I've been getting by all these years on my charm and good looks and winsome personality. Winsome, losome. Take your pick. If you're like me, you probably always hated as told to books. You read them and think, okay, is this the famous guy talking, or is this the as told to guy talking, or is this what the famous guy really means to say, or have his words been twisted and neutered and sucked clean of human emotion and genuine feeling? It's too confusing. Say what you will about Adolf Hitler. Go ahead, say it. When he sat down to write Mein Kampf, he sat down to write Mein Kampf. Check out the cover and see if I'm right. It doesn't say Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler, as told to Murray Kaplowitz. It's just De Fuhrer putting it all on the line, doing his own thing. I read that and think, good for you, Adolf, because now I know how hard it is to write one of these things. Turns out they want you to say something interesting on every damn page. If you've seen my act,